Hello everyone, this is SystemCollapse and I'm back yet again playing Forever Stranded. And yeah, I done some stuff. Not a ton, but I got some stuff done. So let's take a look. First off, I built 2 more solar panels, so not a big deal. Just a bunch of tier 1 blocks and controllers, modifiers and all that jazz. Mostly quartz, but I've been keeping up the quartz sieving pretty good, so we have good amount of quartz. So that is the thing. What else? Oh yes, the capacitors. I built a bunch more capacitors, so we have a good amount here. So I moved over my other solar, so that's how 2 of them came here, then 2 more. I have them all linked up using the not vibrants, they're just basic capacitors. But I had to make quite a few of them. And I also have, you can't see them, but 2 of these wireless chargers. I made 2 of these, so they take an octatic and an ender resonator. So I had to have an enderman head. Not a big deal. You actually get a good amount of drops of these with the ender swords. So yeah, I did kill about 15 or so endermen trying to charge that old ways soul shard. So that's going to be a work in progress. It is going to take some time, but we'll get to that. But easy recipe. Electrical steel, I think it's just coal and what is it? Coal and oh yeah, silicon, which is just smelted down sand. Not smelted. Yeah, smelted down sand. No, sag milled down sand because I've already made some more, right? Yeah. So yeah, that is the thing. So that's done. What else did I do? Oh, the only other thing I think I did was I started this. I moved my infinite water source over here. I made some demonically gargantuan drums. So we get a couple of these. They're actually not that bad. This, some iron, boop, diamonds, gold, boop, and these. I've shown you this before using the nether brick, and I think these Klein things. It doesn't even have the name of those. They're like Klein something. That's weird. Glass bottle and 2 ender pearls. So they're the most expensive part as far as I'm concerned. The demonic ingots are just gold, so not a big deal. So and anyway, I should have explained why I did this. It's not done yet. I still need to make another, why does that say ender chest? That's weird. Another ender tank. I didn't have enough blaze rods to set up my automation for my clay, automatic clay, and automatic soul sand. So once that's done, I'll be able to totally automate those and just fire and forget them. And these other barrels are just in case I need to pipe water elsewhere. So they are just constantly getting water. They are already over 1 million in there. So going up quick. And I think that's it. That's it for between videos. What are we going to get to today? Well, I have this here. We're going to set up our ME system. So we're going to throw down our energy acceptor. And one thing I'm going to say that I've learned about this is it cannot be powered at all whatsoever using the wireless RF battery in the transmitter. They're just incompatible. They won't recognize it, so it is an option. So what I did make were these dimensional transceivers. I made 2 of them. Again, had to make more of these, the ender resonators. And ender crystals, which is soul vial, vibrant crystal, not a big deal. Boop. And it's a fused quartz, which is just quartz alloy mode in the alloy smelter. And yeah, and another octatic. But I already have one already set up, and it's actually touching one of the, well, it's touching the capacitors, so it is getting its charge, and it's set to send. And I'm just going to throw this one down here right now, and I'm going to change the settings on it. I already have a power line set up. I created this, and I'm just going to set it to receive, and boom, it's already getting power. It has 499,000 RF, and that will charge this. So that is the idea there, and that's what it's doing. The next thing we should make is the inscriber. One of the machines I really don't like very much, but we gotta make it. We need iron and some flux. I think it was 6. There we go. And I already made the pistons. Boop. Boop. Helps if you actually go to the crafting table. And boop. So we got our inscriber now. Going to be very important. I'm just going to throw it here right now. We need also next we're going to need a disk drive. So I guess they're just called drives. There we go. Need one of these to hold all of our storage. So we're gonna need 2 of these engineering processors. So we're gonna need printed silicon. This is kind of an annoying recipe. Just throwing that out there. Where's that? Boop. Because there's another way of making this, but you need to find this, the inscriber silicon press. And typically these have to be found in meteors. So we are going to go on a meteor search at some point. But it changes the recipe, so it only needs like 1 silicon, as opposed to right now it needs 2 redstone, a skystone dust, a conduit binder, and a silicon. So that is giant. So if I can find some of those presses, and there's I think 4 of them. Yeah, there's one for the inscriber, calculation. There's an engineering. These are all different processors. Logic, name press. I forget what that one's for. And silicon press. So yeah, that is the thing. So anyway, babble done. We need to make some of those. Boop. And where was I? I totally got lost there with my big rant. We'll just do this really quick. So we already got these. This. What? I already made these. Oh, I did make those though. I'm gonna need my silicon, so let's grab that. Boop boop. And this. So let's grab a couple of these. Guess we only need 2 right now. And let's grab this. So we need the circuits, a diamond, 2 redstone. Let's grab redstone, diamond, and what was the last of it? Boop, boop, and some silicon, which I already have on me. So we have everything on me actually. That's wonderful. Boop. What? Oh, because I'm looking. Why do I keep looking in the chest? I'm a total derp. No, I don't want to do that. There we go. Throw that. Grab that. 2 of these. And then I think these are just redstone. I didn't grab skystone dust. Boop. There we go. So boom. And the skystone dust. Skystone dust is just from sieving sand. So not a big deal. Boom. 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 Make a couple of these. I need a fair amount. So let's make like 12 for now. That should be good. And we'll grab, what else do we need? I need iron. Boom. And I need 2 processors. So let's throw 2 of these in here. Boop boop. And there it's going. And I want to break this and make sure I don't need that powered. I think that was completely wrong. There we go. Where? Oh, there we go. And I need another one. So let's put another one in, another one, and another one. And it is powered, so that is a good thing. There we go. And that will give us our disk drive. So boop, we now have a disk drive. We're getting closer. Let's break this. Boop. I'm going to put the disk drive, oops, not there. I'm going to put the disk drive right here. The describer should be able to power off the side to it. That should be fine. We're just going to throw that there. We're going to need a crafting grid. So we're going to grab that. So we're going to need another calculation processor. So boop, same as we did before, I guess. And that. Okay. We should have everything on us actually, I think, for that. No, we're missing a processor and some quartz. Let's do this. Grab. We'll just keep the processors on us. We're going to need them anyway. So boop. Boop. Logic processor. Which one was I looking at? Come here. Calculation processor. There we go. There's one of these, and it needs a redstone. So let's grab an entire stack, I guess. Cut it in half. Throw it in there. Throw that in there. And that in there. That'll take care of that. Pull those out. Also, we're going to need... Where is it? I lost it. There we go. Not an illuminated panel. Oh, I guess we need an illuminated panel. What is the recipe for that? Oh, it's glowstone. That's in quartz glass. And we'll make our Certus quartz. Glass? Can I have the glass? I'd like some glass, please. Some glass would be great. Boop, boop, boop. There we go. Bunch of those. Take those, take this, take that, make that. Oh, each one makes 3. Well, I'm going to need them anyway, so that'll do that. Then we just need these. So annihilation core, we're going to need a logic processor. And so 2 logic processors, which are 2 of those with redstone interprinted. Okay. Going to need gold. Gold is one thing I did not grab. This. One of these. Go, grab 2 of those. Boop. And should be that. Put that in there. And printed. And the things are kind of annoying because you can only do 1 at a time. That's why it's just so frustrating. Don't need that. Redstone, this, and printed. Boop. So there's those. Come here, go ditch. Go here, annihilation core. So I just need another quartz and a fluix. Grab. So you get 2 of these for the price of 1, which is nice. And you get 2 of these for the price of 1, which is nice. But we should be able to. Nope, we just need the logic processor. Need 1 more logic. Okay. We can make this. There we go. We got our ME terminal, which is the base terminal. We also need to make a crafting table and a calculation processor, I believe, which is just 1 of those and a diamond and a printed. And boom, we should have a crafting terminal. A much bigger table. It certainly is. So we're going to throw that there. And we're going to throw this here. And I'll end up making more of these. It's mostly for aesthetics. But so you can like go around in a circle. It just makes it pretty. And right now, can't do much in there. But all we really need is a drive. So let's go. We're going to start with a 1K. Start real small, and I'll make more of these. Once I have 1 of them, I can start throwing stuff in and just automatically making them instead of having to look for items and drag them around. So we're going to do this. We need the 1K, so we just need redstone, Certus, and some logic processors. So let's get some logic processors. There's that. There's that. Better than chest, just like that. And boop. We have an ME system. We have ME system. Just like that. Okay, now that that's done, we've got a working ME system. I mean, I need to move all my items, but I'm not going to worry about that right now. We're going to move on to other things. I want to look for calculation processors. So what we need to do that is going to be, what is that called? Meteorite compass. We're going to need 1 of these puppies. Boom. Ooh, Meteorite hunter. And if we just grab that, boom. Oh, and that recipe was really cheap. Iron ingot, 1 charged Certus course crystal, which I think is from sand. Yes, it is. Receiving sand. Yeah, it'll point exactly where we need to go. It tells us where we need to go. So I am going to get geared up. I'm going to grab some proper amount of food and all that jazz. And yeah, I'm going to go searching that way. I mean, I could probably fly for a while. I really don't know how far away it's going to be, but that should be pointing us in the direction of a meteor. So we are going to check it out. So yeah, see you in a few. Okay, I'm back. And I found myself a giant meteorite crater. So I don't know if this is going to be normal or not, but it does look pretty big. I don't know if they're normally this big. But if we look inside some of these meters, we should possibly see some stuff. And there's one of the things we need right there. Boom. I don't think this is normal though. Might be. I'm not sure. Let's take a look at a few more. Oop. And this one. Oh, storage component. Processor. Another quartz pick. Not even take that. We'll use that. Worry about that later. I see spawners. I see spawners out there. Okay. this has been modified. Nothing in this one. Okay. Oh, there we go. Spawner. Skeleton. We'll get rid of that really quick. And there'll be nothing in that one, I guess, because unless it's right here. You think the skeleton would be guarding something, right? Nope. Doesn't look like he had anything. Just a boring skeleton. Check inside this one. What? Skeleton spawner inside one of these? That's kind of odd. It's getting late. I did bring a bed. So I'm gonna run over here real quick and sleep really quick. I want to make sure I get all the stuffs though. What's that one? A creeper? Definitely don't want to be dealing with that one. Sure can take a look here. This one's not a big deal. Very easy to deal with. Coming here at night would be very bad, I think, but coming when I came isn't too bad. We'll see what's inside. We'll see what's inside. Whoa, you go away, Mr. Zombie. Cave spider. Do not want to deal with that one at all either. Get rid of that stuff. Oh, those horrible sounds inside, and tons of mobs inside this thing somewhere, so that is going to be a problem. What's in this one? Zombie. Oh my goodness. I want these gone quick. Oh, no. I got really lucky that that's all I got out of all of those. We still need to go inside. And I didn't bring as much as I should have because I didn't think it was going to be this big of a deal at all. I knew there was a risk that it could be, you know, modified for the pack, but I didn't know. Whoa, where am I? They could have made a horrible death trap down there. And why am I almost dead? No, I guess I got 2 spiders got to me. 2 of them. Yeah, so I'm gonna carve into the side of this thing. Because I already know that there's at least another. Oh, you go away, sir. I can't throw an angel ring at him as much as I'd want to. Okay. I'm gonna need to switch foods. I should really head back for food, but I'm going to risk it. Yeah, torches. I had torches. There we go. Light this puppy up. But I can tell there's mobs down here. Usually at the center of this thing is a chest. Well, I think there might be more than a chest at the center of this one, so we're gonna take our time. And with those cave spiders, they are my biggest concern by far. Let's try going to be up. Oh my goodness. Okay, I think we found a room. A very, very bad room. How many is there? That was excessive. I saw a spawner. No. Don't do that. That's a horrible thing to do. Let's close that. Let's come from this a little higher. Oh my. I really need to get the skeletons out of there. And I see, looks like cable maybe? There's stuff in that room, but we'll find out. Oh, this is unnecessary. Okay, we got our saturation back. We're gonna head back. Try this again. Skeletons are the worst problem. I might try clearing them out, then coming at it at a different route. Maybe this and this. I don't want to mess with a witch. Last thing I want to mess with. Is this the witch spawner? Because that'd be great. No, that's skeleton. There's definitely structures in there, and it looks like AE stuff. What have they done? If I can get some of these turned off, that'd be great. But God knows how many spawners are in there. One there, I can't get to. Oh, this looks like a good spot to shoot from. Oh, the amount of noises in here. This place is horrifying. Every spawner I get is a little less spam. Oh. What happened there? Looks like a skeleton shot. There we go. Oh. Another spawner like right here somewhere I'd like to get. Okay, there's a spawner here in the floor or something. But we're not going to worry about that this second. Let's light this up and check our loots. Okay, we've got some illuminated panels. We've got auto packager. What's that from? What else? Special pylons. Lots of light blue glass cable. Temperature regulator. Nothing really there. Skulls all seem generic. Looks like there might have been something here, but it blew up. Oh. There's a wither skull head. I am gonna have to gather all this stuff up. Yeah, so I think I'm gonna grab all this stuff and... Oh, what is this? Advanced rocketry drills. Sure, they sound great. I'll take several of those. I'm gonna gather all this stuff and probably head back to the base. I think this is pretty much gonna be it for this place. He made it very, very, very defended, I have to say that. This place is pretty silly. Pretty silly. I mean, there's a lot of loot here, but like, I just made these. Crafting monitor? Like, something I never use. Like, there's loot here, but it's a lot of it's odd stuff. Spatial pylons? I mean, we could use those, but I don't know if we want to. Do we want to live inside of a computer? We might. We'll see. But yeah, I'm going to gather this stuff up and meet you guys back at the base. Okay, I'm back, and I've done a fair amount of stuff. I unloaded all my loot. I moved all of my items into my ME system, so we actually have, you know, all our items here. We don't have a ton yet, but we got a good amount of stuff. And we got this from the Meteor cell workbench. Don't know if you guys ever seen one of these before. They are pretty useful. I wish they had this for refined storage. It just gives you a way of seeing what is actually stored on your drives. So you can see here all the items that are stored on this particular drive, which is pretty cool and very useful. Throw that in there. I made the vibration chamber, and I had to make another energy acceptor. I did a quest there. I did a couple there. I did this one. So I did this and this. The vibration chamber, I won't be using it, but it is an option if you want to power your AE system with a fuel, say like coal or coal coke or whatever you want to do. Something with a burn time. And it will power your AE system. And does it have a redstone mode? No, it doesn't. I wish it did. Then you could just put a panel and just run it when you want to use it. Other than that, I did a couple more quests there. I also did this one, so I had to make one more 1K ME storage shell, which we already got the component from the meteor, and a chest, which I think that wasn't anything big. Chest. These here, yeah, it was nothing big. I had to make a new ME terminal. I already had these, so yeah, I even had a panel from I already had panels, so it wasn't a big deal. And anything else I do? Anything? I made my controller. Oh yeah, made my controller. So my controller's done. It's up, it's running, it's looking beautiful, it's doing its thing. And that'll give us more channels, so we can run channels outside. I'll have to move it down or something, but you get 8 channels per side, which lets you hook up 8 machines. That's a mechanic that is not in refined storage to people who have only used that, but we'll get into that later. You can have up to 32 channels per line, but like I said, we'll get into that later. Not a big deal. Main thing is we have this up and running and it's fully working. One of the quests gave me a lifeblood heart too. So technically, if my life did not glitch out, I'd be up to 8 hearts. So that is the thing. So if you're following along and you did all those quests, yeah, you would be at 8 hearts now. Yeah, well, if you found the one in the nether. And yeah, I think that is pretty much all I did. In between episodes, I'm not going to bother sleeping right now. I'm going to slab this entire floor inside my base. I'm going to move all this stuff inside. I'm going to automate soul sand 100%. I'm going to automate netherrack and the sieving of it, same as soul sand, sieving of it. Yeah, get in the boat. Get in the boat. Automate those. I'm going to continue to kill Enderman in the hopes of charging up that soul shard. Yeah, I'm also going to make probably the sword for that, because I heard that sword. See here, soul shards. It's called the Vile Sword, I think. Vile Sword. I heard this thing on kills gives you 2 charges to your corrupted stone as opposed to 1. So we are going to make the sword. Well, I'll make the sword. And that is the thing. Other than that, in between videos, I don't think I'm going to do a bunch. Well, that's going to be a fair amount. Slabbing that ground alone is going to be a lot. So I have slabs set up. This is full slabs. You can't actually see it right now. But I'm going to be doing these laboratory blocks. Yeah, so that's the thing. Outside of that, yeah, I think we are done for this video. We are done. We're going to move on. We're going to end this one. I'm going to do another one. And that's the thing. I don't even know what I'm saying anymore. I've been recording for about 2 hours now. All the flying around, the moving around, and actually being very cautious in that meteor actually took about 2 hours. And if you do go to that meteor, my best advice to you would be, 1, do it during the day, absolutely. And 2, when you do find that room inside the meteor, do what I did and strafe the outside of it on the same level so you can break those spawners really easy. Because if you try to go in that room, I think you're going to 100% die. Even with my good armor, I don't think I have a chance. So yeah, that is the thing. But I'm going to end this video here. And as always, if you like this video, please hit that subscribe button. If you really liked it, if you like this video, hit the like button. If you really liked it, hit the subscribe button. I got it backwards. Getting ahead of myself. I don't know. I'm brain dead right now. But yeah, I want you guys all to have a good one. And I will see you guys in the next video. So later. I need to sleep.